All right, today we're going to dive deep into Apple's Find My feature. Think of this as your ultimate guide to making sure that if your iPhone, iPad, or Mac ever goes missing, you have the absolute best shot at getting it back and keeping all your personal data safe and sound.
And it's so true, isn't it? That heart-stopping jolt of panic when you pat your pocket and nothing. Your mind just races. Your photos, your private messages, your entire digital life, it all flashes before your eyes. It is an awful feeling, and it's exactly why being prepared is so important. And look, this isn't just about accidentally leaving your phone in a coffee shop. This is a massive problem. A 2023 survey found that 70 million Americans have had their smartphone stolen. I mean, that number is just staggering, and it's precisely why we all need to have a game plan.
Okay, so here's our roadmap. First up, we're going to cover the one thing you absolutely have to do before your device ever goes missing. Then, we'll walk through exactly how to track it down. After that, we'll get into the serious stuff, locking it down and protecting your data. And finally, we'll wrap up with some smart, simple habits to help prevent this whole nightmare from happening in the first place.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the crucial first step. And the subtitle here really says it all. This is a 2-minute investment of your time that can literally save you hours, if not days, of stress. If you skip this part, trust me, nothing else we talk about is going to work. Okay, here it is. It's literally just 6 taps. You open up your settings, tap your name right at the top, go into Find My, then Find My iPhone. Now, of course, you're going to toggle that main switch to on. But listen, don't stop there. This is crucial. The 2 most powerful options are right underneath, Find My Network and Send Last Location. You need both of these turned on. Let's look at why. So let's break down why those last 2 toggles are such a big deal. Find My Network is the real magic. This is what helps you find your phone even if a thief turns it off or the battery dies. And Send Last Location is your safety net. It's like your phone's final little cry for help, pinging Apple with its location right before it powers down. Think of them as your 1-2 punch for finding your device.
Okay, that brings us right into Section 2, how to actually find your device. You've done the prep work, you're all set up, so now let's talk about the tools you're going to use in that stressful moment when you realize something is missing.
So what's the secret sauce behind this Find My Network, especially when a device is offline? It's pretty genius, actually. Imagine it's like a giant anonymous neighborhood watch program made up of over 1 billion Apple devices around the world. Your missing iPhone sends out a tiny, secure Bluetooth signal, like a little digital ping. Any other iPhone, iPad, or Mac passing by can pick up that signal and completely anonymously and securely relay its location back to you. It's incredibly powerful and totally private.
All right, the moment of truth. Your phone's gone. What do? You've basically got 2 main ways to track it. The first is to jump on any computer, a PC, a Mac, it doesn't matter, and go to iCloud.com. But honestly, the fastest way is if you have another Apple device, like your iPad or your MacBook. Just pop open the Find My app and you'll see your device on a map in seconds. But what about this scenario, right? You're out, you don't have your iPad with you, but your friend has their iPhone? Apple thought of that. Buried in their Find My app is a super useful, little-known feature called Help a Friend. Tapping this opens a secure private browser window to iCloud so you can sign in and track your device without any of your info getting saved on their phone. It's a lifesaver. Okay, moving on to Section 3. This is huge. You've opened the app and you see your device on the map. This is a really critical moment, and what you do in the next few minutes can make all the difference in getting it back and keeping your data safe.
This is the question, right? You see that little dot pulsating on the map? What's your next move? Seeing it is one thing, but the action you take next is everything, and it totally depends on where that dot is.
So, first things first, you gotta assess the situation. If the map shows it's at your house, great. Just use the Play Sound feature and find it in the couch cushions. If it's at a restaurant you just left, give them a call. But, and this is the most important part, if you suspect it's been stolen, do not go there and play hero. Contact law enforcement immediately and give them the location data. Your safety is way more important than the phone.
No matter what, if that device isn't with you, your immediate go-to, your big red button, is Lost Mode. This is your single most powerful tool. And Lost Mode isn't just one thing, it's a whole suite of protections. It instantly locks your screen with your passcode. It shuts down Apple Pay, so nobody's going on a shopping spree. It even hides your notifications from prying eyes. But most importantly, it lets you display a custom message on the lock screen with a contact number, giving any good Samaritan who finds it a super easy way to get it back to you.
And hey, this stuff really works in the real world. Check out this story. Michael from Seattle left his iPhone in an Uber. Total panic, right? He immediately activated Lost Mode. The Uber driver saw the message pop up on the screen, called the number Michael provided, and got the phone back to him that very same day. I mean, how great is that? This feature flat out works.
Okay, now we have to talk about the nuclear option, the big one, erasing your device remotely. This is the absolute last resort, the true point of no return. You should only even think about doing this if you are 100% sure your device is gone for good and you're worried about highly sensitive data. So here's the deal, and it's a really important distinction. When you hit Erase iPhone, it does what it says. It wipes all your data, which means you can't track it anymore. But, and this is key, activation lock stays on. That means the phone is still tied to your Apple ID. It's basically a paperweight to a thief. They can't wipe it, they can't reactivate it, they can't sell it. It's useless to them. You know, all these recovery tools are amazing, but let's be honest, the best case scenario is not having to use them at all, right? So in our final section, let's talk about some simple, smart habits that can help you avoid losing your tech in the first place.
This is all about simple, mindful stuff. A bright case, for example, makes your phone so much easier to spot on a dark table. You know that classic move before you leave anywhere? The pocket pat-down, phone, keys, wallet. Make that a reflex. Even something as simple as having one designated spot for your phone at home, like a charging stand, ends that frantic "where is it" search in the morning. These are small changes with a huge impact.
So I'm going to leave you with this one simple question. After everything we've just gone through, the most important thing you can do is take action now. Don't wait until it's too late.